In this video, let us look into a new concept as far as complex numbers is concerned. We have something called as imaginary quantities. So let's see what are imaginary quantities in complex numbers. Alright, here we've got the definition of the imaginary quantities. The square root of a negative real number is called an imaginary quantity or an imaginary number. For example, we have square root of -3, square root of -4, square root of -9/4, etc. These are the examples for imaginary quantities or imaginary numbers. Now, based on these, we also have a couple of results that we have to remember in order to solve problems based on complex numbers. They are, now the result is if a comma b are positive real numbers, then square root of -a times square root of -b equals negative of square root of ab. Now, well, how's this? Well, quickly, here's the proof. Square root of -a can be written as square root of -1 times a. This can be written as square root of -1 into square root of a. We know that square root of -1 is nothing but I, so it'll be I times square root of a. Now, we have square root of -b, which is nothing but the same thing, -1 times b, which can be written as square root of -1 times square root of b. And we have square root of -1 as I, so it'll be I times b. Alright, so when you multiply these two, we have I square times root a into root b, which is nothing but I square is nothing but -1. So -1 times root of ab. You know, root of a into root of b is root of ab. Root of 2 into root of 3 is nothing but root of 6. So that's what it is. You can multiply numbers when they are in roots, square roots only. Alright, so -1 is nothing but negative. So negative into square root of ab. So that's how this is here. So do remember that square root of -a into square root of -b equal to negative of square root of a into b. That's the result. And also another result as a result of this proof is that the square root of -a is nothing but I times root of a. For example, square root of -1, let me write it here, square root of -1 is nothing but I root of 1, or it's just I. Square root of -2 is nothing but I root of 2. That's what this also says otherwise, alright? So that ends this video as well as this concept, of course. So I'll see you in the forthcoming videos with more problems based on complex numbers.